And this cause number 2016-47278 in the interest of Faith and Thomas Martinez. All parties and witnesses, please raise your right hands and be sworn. You solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes, sir.
All right, sir. Please state your name and your relationship to the children.
I'm Thomas L. Martinez Jr., and I'm the father of Faith Alize Martinez and Thomas L. Martinez III.
All right, and representing the state of Texas Attorney General's office.
Kavita Sharma.
Court will note that the custodial parent Genesis Martinez is not present. She was personally served on June 6, 2022 at 2:04 p.m. And she has not made an appearance or filed an answer. Is that correct, Ms. Sharma?
That is correct, Your Honor.
All right, we'll proceed by default.
Yes, Judge. And I would like to call the father, Mr. Thomas Lupe Martinez.
All right.
And also, Judge, I would like to ask the court to take judicial notice of the prior order that was signed on January 4th, 2017. This was an agreed order in the suit affecting the parent-child relationship.
All right, the court will take notice of that.
Thank you. And Mr. Martinez, you're familiar with the prior order which set child support for you at $366 a month and $94 a month in medical support. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And has something changed since this order, specifically in July of 21?
Yes.
And would that mean that you have taken possession of the children and have had the children under your care, custody, and control since July of 2021?
Yes, ma'am.
Why is that?
Their mother is currently incarcerated for 4 years.
And her expected release is not until 2024. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And at this time, you do have an arrearage in your child support and your medical support. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And would it be safe to say in the child support judgment is $4,531.62 as of yesterday?
Yes, ma'am, I believe so.
And if we're giving you credit for the time you've had the children, that total amount comes to $5,316.15. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
So are you asking the court to grant a release of your entire arrears in your child support obligation and setting that judgment at zero?
Yes, ma'am.
And do you also have a medical support judgment in the amount of $1,247.85?
Yes, ma'am.
And are you asking the court to set a payout of $58 a month beginning October 1?
Yes, ma'am.
And if you have any money on hold, you understand that that money will go towards a credit and you'll get any money left over back to you. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And since you have the possession of the children, are you asking the court to set child support, current child support at zero?
Yes, ma'am.
Beginning October 1?
Yes, ma'am.
And are you asking the court to keep the same medical support that the children have, medical insurance that the children have at this time?
Yes, yes,
and
ma'am.
are you asking the court to set $0 in medical support going forward October 1, 2022?
Yes, ma'am.
And have you read and signed this order today?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, Judge. I pass this witness.
All right, the court will approve the order submitted. Thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Martinez, you are free to go.
Thank you. You have a blessed day.
You too.
Hello.
Okay, Ms. Eoff, you're handling the Williams matter?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, this is call number 2011-09769 in the interest of Valaya Williams. Please raise your right hand to be sworn, ma'am. You solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
All right, ma'am, please state your name and your relationship to the child.
Amanda Williams, I'm the mother.
All right, and representing the Attorney General, State of Texas.
Andrea Eoff.
Court will note that the non-custodial parent is Patrick Tyone Broadnax. Mr. Broadnax was personally served on May 24th, 2022 at 7:55 a.m. at 4250 Highway 202, Garza West Unit in Beeville, B County, Texas, and he has not filed an answer or made an appearance. Is that correct, Ms. Seoff?
That's correct, Your Honor.
We'll proceed by default.
Thank you, Your Honor. To begin, we'd like to ask that the court take judicial notice of the prior order in this case. It was signed on October 11th, 2011, and it ordered Mr. Broadnax to pay $212 a month in child support and $80 a month in child support beginning November 1st, 2011.
So noted.
We'd also like to ask that you admit into evidence what's been marked as State's Exhibit A. It's the updated pay record for this case.
Ms. Williams, have you had an opportunity to look at this pay record?
Yes.
Have any objections of me admitting it into evidence?
No.
All right, State's Exhibit A is admitted.
Thank you. And Your Honor, I'd also like to ask that you admit into evidence State's Exhibit B. It's the Texas Department of Criminal Justice inmate search showing that Mr. Broadnax is currently incarcerated and will be until October 16th, 2024.
Ms. Williams, have you had an opportunity to look at this inmate information details sheet?
Yes.
Have any objections of me admitting this into evidence?
No.
All right, State's Exhibit B is admitted.
Thank you, Your Honor. At this time, I'd like to call Amanda Williams. All right, Miss Williams, can you hear me?
Yes.
All right. Will you please state your full name for the record?
Amanda Lee Williams.
And will you state the name and age of your child?
Aaliyah Williams.
And go ahead,
13.
age.
13.
All right. And did you have a chance to review the pay record that we have submitted into evidence for this case?
Yes.
And did you see where on page 16, it shows that Mr. Broadnax is currently in arrears for child support in the amount of $38,911 and for medical support in the amount of $8,692.71 as of August 31st?
Yes.
And would you like for the court to make a judgment against him for those amounts as of today?
Yes.
And you saw the inmate search that we submitted into evidence that shows that Mr. Broadnax is currently incarcerated, correct?
Yes.
And you understand that because he is going to be incarcerated for more than 90 days, we will not be able to make any sort of payment plan and have him ordered to pay that at a certain amount, though there will be a general order requiring him to pay it. You understand that?
Yes.
Do you believe the court should make that order today?
Yes.
All right. And you understand that because Mr. Broadnax is incarcerated for more than 90 days, we have to modify his child support and medical support to 0 beginning October 1st.
Yes.
And are you asking the court to make that modification and enter an order to that effect today?
Yes.
And your prior order had a finding of non-disclosure. Is that correct?
Yes.
And are you asking the court to approve the continuance of that finding of non-disclosure? Because if Mr. Broadnax has your information, you could be subject to harassment or abuse.
Yes.
Thank you. Your Honor, I have no further questions and pass this
I
witness.
don't think we talked about medical support judgment, did we?
Oh, I'm sorry about that, Your Honor. Ms. Williams, are you asking that the court order you to continue providing Medicaid for your child?
Yes.
And you're asking the court to order that Mr. Broadnax pay 0 at this point in time because of his incarceration?
Yes.
Thank you. I pass this.
And the judgment? The judgment?
The judgment for medical support was $8,692.71. Are you asking that the court make an order for that judgment?
Yes.
Your rearage?
Yes.
Oh, let me say that again, please.
I'm sorry, Your Honor.
No, I'm talking to Maria. Okay, the court will approve the order submitted. Thank you.